Hello, welcome to Launch Components. Today I have a sticky Hope XCR brake. The master is basically packed up and will not return. So there's a few problems with this. One is that the wheel does not spin and the pistons do not return. I actually did lubricate them. That was on the first try because that was easy. Took a block, pressed them out, whatever, and didn't fix it. They don't return. So I'm gonna try to do a fluid flush, see how it goes. Level out the master. That, pull the plug at the caliper. I will be doing the bleed with the pads in, just because I don't really care, and they're pretty worn. Also will help to determine if there's any blockages or anything is going around in there. I don't really know. So to get the master cover off. These haven't really been stellar brakes for me. I had a pair of Hayes Dominion T2s before that. I'm normally a really big Hope fan, but there was a lot of lever inconsistencies with these. Once you bleed them, they're okay, but even before that, from the factory, the master cylinder piston would just randomly stick in the bore or have some kind of rough action until it broke in. And now about 1,300 miles later, it's packing up. Don't really know why. I have a Tech 4 that's been rebuilt twice to 3 times in 20 years and never really had an issue with it. That one's really, really reliable. It has the old style X2, the ones that used to crack at the bleed nipple. That was never really a problem. Always just kind of welded those, but for whatever reason, this one's being a pain, so I guess it's just time to do a flush and figure out what's up with it. If you look at the caliper, using some Motul 5.1, same fluid that I was bled with originally when I trimmed the hose. One more res full. Time to check it. Is it really dirty? Not really. You can see clean fluid right here. The color's different. Again, maybe I should use a screwdriver or something and push the pads back. That won't fit. Probably have to drop their wheel. Cannot say why they don't return. I mean, it's... yeah, it's dirty, but like nothing terrible. I'm gonna pop the wheel. I haven't rebuilt the Masters since I put them on. But that was 1,300 miles ago. They don't leak. They just... the pistons just don't return. Pads are worn. Again, shouldn't be a problem. Dot fluid makes really good frame polish, if you don't already know. I'm racing this bike in a few days, so it needs to be tip-top shape. Or at least have tip-top problems, I suppose. Shouldn't be a reason, though, that anything happened. It was pretty recent that the pistons started being problematic. The floor also needs some polish. I guess I could lubricate the pistons again. Decoration. Little mini safety retainer. Great pads, lots of power. Not moving very much, is it? Huh. Oh, yeah, that's a good thing. You see the lubrication in there. They're kind of shiny. Yeah. Take some dot. Put the bar in there. Carefully return them. Run a cloth through there, kind of like this. Take a little bit of it. Just run it through. Don't chip the pistons when you use a screwdriver. It is a superior method. So now that everything's well lubricated, it should work. Clip goes back on. Rear wheel. Wipe it just a little. This centered as well. So it's fine, obviously, because the brake isn't pressured yet or put in, so gotta move the pistons in to match the pads. What the hell? And now the lever's spongy too. So I guess that was not a good bleed. No, it's not pinched. Let's see if I can get a good bleed on it though. It's spongy. It's not really a proper bleed. That was supposed to be a flush, but unfortunately it didn't flush that well either. There's some nice sediment actually in this fluid. course, this is not gonna work one. Oh yeah, it does actually. Usually bled up. Okay. You did leak a lot of fluid out though. But it's just not releasing. Yeah, I don't have my hand on the lever. If you go back some actually. What a better way than to start from scratch. I have another Hope X2 body here, some guts, and oh, time to start, I guess. And a brand new set of Hope tools. They're new to me. Never used these. I always had the little Hope Evo tool I was using, but I have some proper port cap tools. I'll start by giving the seals a little bit of a wash down. Put them in one at a time. Thanks. I have two different size pistons apparently. I don't know why that is. What does this go to?
4-pot caliper.
It's massive though for a 4.5. This is like a... What the hell is this? This is... What does this go to? Anyways, I don't need that right now. I need to go find a matching piston then. I have a whole bunch of loose Hope parts like sitting around. So basically pressing the piston. Slides right in. It's nice. Put in the third seal. In it goes. I'm gonna go find another piston. Well, let's make this more interesting. This is a small piston. This uses a larger piston. I have a bigger piston. Oh, no, and certainly no. I have another caliper. I have another brake. There's also about 3 more of these, but this is what I had lying on the ground somewhere. Time to make some decisions. And this is a no. Don't know where the matching piston is for that. Technically I do, it's in the trash, but because it was chipped. There's always this brake. This is a nice X2 caliper with, yeah, modifications. Red, it would look good. Or this one that came off of a downhill bike. Means hard life. It did work, however, last time I checked. Let's try this. It's got pads, it's got dust. Could probably pull the pads out of it. I have my other choices include an M4, 6 V4s, non-working V2, 5 mono minis, a Hope mechanical caliper, 2 Hope number 5s. Okay, let's go. It's dusty. Should probably use some dot fluid. Clean it up. You'll also lubricate the pistons while I'm at it. Try to take a cloth. Probably about as good as I can get this right now. So I'll try. What's this? And I have about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 Hope, different sized Hope pistons from 20 years of time laying around. But just so happens that one doesn't have a matching one. Got the rear wheel out again. Do you think a mono mini would look good on this bike? Do the caliper. Swap this fitting out. bolt the current caliper. Maybe the old stuff is more reliable. I know it didn't have brake bias, which means that the piston on one side pushes out farther than the other. That's really bad on some brakes and really good on others. Not the brake bias, just that the pistons will be pushed out evenly. It looks almost the same. These calipers are actually about 10 grams lighter than the new ones, but were very thin. The one that was going to build up was actually had a crack in it, and there was a weld mark. Nice. The question is at the route to and for good measure I get 2 new crush washers. Two new washers. I think this is why they moved the hose location, because unfortunately a lot of your internally routed frames just don't route well like this if you flip the camera up. Yeah, there's a hose going. Kind of like that. Right. New caliper. New day, new caliper. I'm gonna flush out this syringe real quick. Actually, you know. Undo the master once again. So where am I at? Basically a caliper with an undefined service history. Lots of spare parts. And sticky pistons. And try and figure out whether it's a hose issue or a caliper issue. Okay. Have one of those little bleed nipples here. Okay. We can come back out. We'll let it sit for a little bit.
Alright, cap it.
Nah. We ain't going nowhere. Now that we're back, this needs to be disconnected and, well, you know, capped.
You kept that in first?
Damn, why is it so tight? What the fuck? Come on. Should seal it. Finally. Now I close up that. And we'll proceed, so that probably needs to be topped off. Gotta turn it because it's like tilting down actually. Yeah. Just sanding this up. It's great right now. It was the caliper.
Wooden seals, probably.
This does not return. I don't know.
That was the rear, right?
What?
Oh, no.
That's the front. The front's the front.
Oh, there's just a pad and rotor change.
Yeah, pattern road change.
Leave it.
Yeah.
I guess if it's worse, don't touch it.
Alright, so rear caliper is solved. Needed to revert back, I guess. And a bleed helps. Just where you thought it went.
I wanna like pop this one just to see what the seals look, if they're really like trash or what's going on in here. Well, autopsy another day. And just do an autopsy some other day. Coming to a video near you. XCR autopsy.
Thanks for watching.